Hey trackies, welcome back to another video. Please remember to smash that subscribe button, hit the like button as well. That's how the video gets to the YouTube algorithm. Share the video if you care. I hope you care. So share, and yes, sound off in the comment section below. Now, I'm here to tell y'all, if you didn't hear it before, I've been saying it all year, right? But don't like pay attention sometimes when me attack. That's okay. The receipts are there. I'm so happy that the receipts exist. That being said, I'm here to tell you all it is going to go down at the World Championships in the men's 100 meters. But guess what? It's going to go down in the sweetest way. It's going to be Jamaica versus Jamaica. Jamaica versus Jamaica. Jamaica versus Jamaica. I am so excited to see that Kishane versus Oblique Civil clash at the World Championships in Tokyo. It's going to go down. I think they're both going first and second. Who takes gold and who takes silver? Of course, it's left to be seen because the race not run yet. But trackies, we're going to dive into the possibilities for both these athletes in this particular video. And again, the medal they might do a lot, right? So as I said, personally, I believe that the men's 100 meters at this particular point, I do not think that anyone is challenging Oblique Civil and Kishane Thompson over that 100 meters but themselves, right? So I definitely think it's Jamaica versus Jamaica. You remember them sweet good old days with the women in the 100 meters coming back from, let's talk about '08, come forward, right? We've always had a clash with two athletes, Karen and Shelly, right? That was, for a minute there with Team Jamaica. Then it became Shelly and Elaine, right? Then it became Shelly and Sharika, right? And then now we're looking at the men and we're seeing Kishane versus Oblique Civil. No, Oblique Civil hasn't managed, to get on the podium yet. But this year, I believe, is the year for him. He has proved it, in my opinion, that he is ready based on what we saw in London. So I believe that we are going to see an epic, rivalry. And the men also had it, because we had Asafa versus Usain Powell. Though Asafa Powell, unfortunately, didn't get on the podium, majority of the time in that 100 meters, right? He did get on it in 2009, right? But that was a sweet little rivalry there. Jamaica versus Jamaica. And then, of course, we had Usain versus Johan as well. That didn't really last long, but still a great rivalry. 2012 gold and silver, for both of them. So, here we made it talk about woman. Guess what? Here in Tokyo 2025, the gold and silver there where we did have Johan versus Usain Bolt are gonna repeat itself, right? But I think it's going to be a really, really thrilling race for the men, because I do think it's possibly gonna be closer based on what I'm witnessing here with our athletes. So Kishane versus Oblique Civil. Pros versus cons, right? So as things stand right now, I don't believe Oblique Civil has ever defeated Kishane Thompson over that 100 meters. So Kishane, has all the wins, versus a Oblique Civil, but that doesn't mean that Oblique Civil isn't up to the task in 2025 to challenge him. Now, as things stand right now, Kishane Thompson is clearly faster than an Oblique Civil, right, with a 9.75 seconds. So when we talk about raw speed, Kishane Thompson has it hands down. When we talk about potential upsides as well, given that as things stand right now, his technique is a little bit, well, not a little bit, a lot on the raggedy side. He has so much room for improvement that it's absolutely ridiculous. Having us, dream of him potentially, challenging the world record. I think he can get there. It's going to take some time for him to master his craft. But when he does, he's going to blow the roofs off our head. He's going to blow off the socks off our feet. Everything will go gone. Kishane, I go just, leave us nude. But anyway, wait, what am I saying? But that being said, trackies. What am I saying? I believe that Kishane Thompson, as I said, has the raw speed, right? Maybe not technically the best, but has the raw speed. And as things stand right now, he goes in as heavy favorite because of that raw speed. Nobody has gotten close to him so far this year. 9.75 seconds. Oblique Civil second behind him in terms of times, 9.83 seconds. Right? No. With Kishane Thompson, as I said, he has that raw speed, right? technically, and we hear Stephen Francis say I work on something with him, so that final phase, make we see what I'm gonna come with at the World Championships. I'm excited for it, right? But when we take a look at an Oblique Seville now, technically, he's actually an immaculate sprinter, right? Really, really has all his phases down pat. And especially when you look at that, clocking off that 9.86 done in London, I have to say that technically, if he executes his best race and of course he's peaked perfection, I believe that he's down in that 9-7 range of performances. And as I said, so far Kishane has clocked 9.75 so far for this season. If Oblique Seville, and I do believe he can get into 9.7, then he's certainly, challenging a Kishane Thompson. The thing about it now is that Kishane Thompson ran that 9.75, looking like he had so much more room for improvement. And based on what going over MVP and what them work on, we hear say he's also, coming out bigger and better for the World Championship. So that 9.7 is very well going to go to 9.6 by the time we get to the World Championship. So even though I'm saying right now that it looks like it's going to be close, may not be close when we get to the actual World Championships. So I do believe as things stand right now, Kishane still has the edge over the 100 meters. But if Oblique Seville puts it together, let's say hypothetically, Oblique puts it together and Kishane doesn't, trouble there for Kishane. Let's put it that way. If Oblique puts it together and Kishane does not execute his best race, then trouble is there for Kishane. However, if Kishane comes out and executes his best race ever, and so does Oblique Seville, I think that Kishane still has the edge. I think that Kishane still wins, and I think that Oblique Seville will be second in that men's 100 meters. But I think going in, it's definitely Jamaica versus Jamaica, and I'm very much excited to see the outcome of this men's 100 meters. Now, when it comes to bronze, frankly, the rest of the world can go argue over that. You know what I mean? They can stay underestimating our Jamaicans all they want because, I watched the video yesterday talking about how the favorites heading into the World Championships and who people are looking at. And I'm thinking to myself, I want to stay underestimating Jamaica day in, day out. But this is going to be the last of y'all underestimating Team Jamaica. I'm sick of it, right? But anyway, trackies, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree? Do you believe that going into the World Championships, at the World Championships, it's going to go down between Oblique Seville and Kishane Thompson? Do you think that Kishane has the edge, or do you believe that Oblique Seville has the edge? And tell me why in the comment section below. Sound off, like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. I catch you in the next one. Bye.